So Solana is pulling back, right? We knew the pullback was coming because, how do we know the pullback was coming? Because when this goes hot, the asset pulls back. You see that? You see that? All right, when it goes hot, look what happens to the asset. You see the pullback there for that one? All right. You see the pullback there for that one? You see the pullback there for that one? This one, there's the pullback, all right? Now, how do you know that it's done pulling back so you can get in, right? You're gonna draw a level of support. So this was the previous level of resistance, which means this is the roof. It went here, and then it fucking bounced off the roof, right? It can't go through the ceiling, right? And then eventually, what that means is that this level of resistance, this roof becomes the floor over here, all right? So if I take this level of resistance, right, and I draw a line like this, then every time it touches this line, when the asset pulls back and it touches this line, that means it's an area of support now. So the ceiling becomes the floor. Does that make sense? The old ceilings become the new floors. You see how it acted as a floor here? So imagine if you're just listening to my advice blindly on this day and you're like, all right, Chris says this old ceiling becomes this new floor. So you buy it here. And then look what happens. It runs, right? Now it's touching this again. So we know we're sitting at an area of support right now. So we're buying, right? I spent look, let me show you. I don't just fucking talk, all right? I spent $100,000 on Solana at $199. And then I spent $200,000 on Solana at $199. So I've invested $300,000 at this floor here. Boom, right? Now, if it breaks through this, right? If it falls through the floor, then the next ceiling becomes the next floor. What does that mean? All right. Here's the next ceiling. You see how it popped up and that became a ceiling, and then it popped up again, that became a ceiling. It's the same spot. Look, boom. This is the new floor. So what basically is what now just happened is I know where my next buying area is, right? Which is about here, right? About 165. So if it falls through this $200 support line, that green support line right there, if it falls through there, I'm going to catch it in this zone, right? If it doesn't fall through there, if it bounces up and it runs, well, I've already bought in. I've already spent $300,000. So if it runs right back to where it fell from, all right, where it fell from is the new price target. So where did it fall from? It fell from, this is the top. Not that. This is the top, right? That's the new price target. So I got a floor, I got a ceiling, right? I got a level of support, I got a level of resistance, right? This is the new target. So this point, one or two things are going to happen. It's going to fall and I'm going to buy some more at a cheaper price to lower my price, or it's going to run back to where it fell from, which is 260. So in that case, I can make $60 per coin, and I have $100,000, $200,000, $1,500. So I have 1,500 coins, right? Of our calculators. So I can make $60 per coin times 1,500 coins. So if it runs back to where it fell from, I'm going to make 90K off of my 300K pretty quickly, right? This thing moves fast. So this is how I'll know, all right, it's time to take a shot, right? Because I missed this one. I missed this here, right? When this pulled back here, I missed it, right? But I'm not trying to miss any of this. So I plan on holding this long term. But yeah, I'm just showing you how it works. I'm showing you how to use support and resistance levels. I hope this helps. I hope this was insightful. I hope you learned something. But look, this is telling you the pullback is coming. And then so RSI tells you pullback is coming. Support and resistance levels tell you when you should be buying. You can set up your levels, right? Also, the MACD. Look what happens when the MACD crossed. When the red went above, when the black went above the red, when the black went below the red, came down. Same thing here, right? Goes above, goes up. Goes below, comes down. 1, 2. All right, somebody just said they didn't know you could use stockcharts.com for crypto. Yep, this is what you do. You put in the symbol and then you put USD, right? So for instance, you put the $, BTC for Bitcoin, and then USD, and look, a Bitcoin chart will pop up. Boom. You can add if you want your moving averages, you can add right here, the overlays. This is free, y'all. This shit is fucking free. You can use the free version. I'm signed in, but you can use this for free. All right, so simple moving averages. Let's throw a 200 on there. Boom. Cool. All right. But look, free. You want to search Ethereum, ETH, USD. Boom. That's how you use stockcharts.com. All right. The thing about Ethereum, right? I just said about old ceilings become new floors, right? Ethereum. Draw a line at this ceiling here. Boop. Look, it's a floor. This is a buy area for Ethereum. If you're not in Ethereum and you want to add Ethereum, it's where you need it to be. All right. And then you can just draw your levels from there. There goes another one. So if it breaks through there, it's going there. This is how I know I'm waiting for this price to buy this stock. I'm waiting for this price to buy this coin. I'm waiting for this price to get into that. This is how I know which prices I'm waiting for, right? Just draw these levels. Boom. Why did I just draw that level? You see how it hit that, then it bounced, then it hit that, then it bounced, then it finally blew through that? This level is significant. So I'll draw that on the line. Add here. If it breaks through, add here. If it breaks through, add there. Cool. All right, so Solana, check this out. So there's like so many different things you need to consider when you're investing into an asset, right? And I feel like most of the popular investors on social media will only tell you one part of it. Well, from like what I see, but I only respect like 4 of them. But anyway, it's not just about the asset itself. It's about the price that you buy the asset. All right. Repeat that shit. It's not just about the asset itself. It's about the price you pay for the asset, right? So, for instance, Costco might be the best company in the fucking world, but if you pay the wrong price for it, then you're going to have some problems. Because if you're buying it at the top and then it pulls back, you're investing into one of the best companies in the world, but you got it at the worst price, right? If Apple's one of the best companies in the world and you're buying it at 158, but you weren't buying it at 105, when it pulled back to 105, then you're... And it's not that they're telling you one part because they're trying to mislead you or because they want you to pay for the other information. It's because usually traders or investors have 1 or 2 different styles. Usually they rely on the fundamentals, right? They rely on the numbers of a company. They want to know their price to earning ratios. They want to know their growth rate. They want to know all these things, or they rely on technical analysis, which is like charts and stuff, right? So usually people are either like the technical side or the fundamental side. And I'm here to tell you that both those things matter, and just common sense matters too, right? So it's not just that you're buying something and, oh, I invested in this company. Is you have to buy it at a good price, and that's where charting comes into play. You have to buy that asset at a good price, right? So if you're buying Amazon at $3,600, but you wasn't buying at $2,000, so price matters, y'all. Price matters a lot, right? So I said you buy Amazon $3,600, but when it dips to $2,000, you're not buying it. Come on, man. So it's not just about the asset. It's about knowing when to buy the asset. And that's why I said, that's why I did that charting thing about, floors and ceilings. When it comes to Solana, you need to go, now that you know that why you're buying it at this price, right? It's not just because Chris is buying it at this price. It's, like the charts are setting up so you're buying it on the floor. You're buying it expecting it to bounce right now, right? On top of that, you need to know what the fuck it is. You need to know what it does. You need to know why is it poised to grow? Well, I think it can 20x from here, right? But why is that? What is it? What does it do? You know, like, it's a token, but yeah, sure, it's a token. What does it do though? It's not just about buying 3 letters, like, I bought A, B, C, and then I bought D, E, F. No, these shits represent companies. If it's a stock, it represents a company. If it's a token, it represents a project. It represents a DAO, a community, a blockchain, something, right? It represents something. So you need to know and understand what that something is. All right. So your homework, support and resistance, but also now it's time for you to go learn and study what the hell Solana is, right? What is Solana? What does it do? Why is it important? How's it going to help the crypto community, right? What's the purpose of it? Who are its competitors? You need to understand these things, right? So check this out. When it comes to like crypto, where I'm moving majority to crypto, right? If you haven't caught on, that's what I'm doing. I'm selling off a lot of stocks, have my houses, whatever, but I'm moving to crypto majority, right? There's a huge upside in crypto and I'm moving there. All right, so right now I have more money in crypto than I think I do in stocks. I think pretty close, if not. All right, so anyway, I want to invest in the foundational pieces in crypto, right? I want to invest in blockchains. Things that are built on crypto will be built on a blockchain. Everything that's being built, NFTs are being sold on a blockchain, right? Any projects are being built are